Hello everyone, lovely sunny weekend here, so I hope you've got sunshine too. I've really felt a lot better today because of a bit of sunshine. It's been really nice. Anyway, I'm using up some leftovers tonight. I'm making individual, just bring them up for you to see, little pies. Not pies exactly, because that's wrong. They are going to be chicken and leek in a creamy sauce with a puff pastry crust, because my husband always says that's not a pie unless it's got a pie base. So it's not a pie, it's just got a pastry topping. Okay, and we're using frozen puff pastry, making it super quick. More and more people are asking me now to focus on using up leftovers, making things that are family friendly as financial squeezes get a little bit tighter. So that's what I thought. We've got some chicken left from yesterday. So this is chicken breast that's left over, or just the bits that come off your chicken. It's left over from yesterday, and I thought a nice thing to do is one leek. I'm going to soften that in the pan now, saute it off and pull all the flavour from it. 2 small mushrooms, clove of garlic. We're going to sweat it all together. Then I'm just going to make a roux in there to make a white sauce, chickeny white sauce. Throw the chicken in, put them into our little individual pies, put the pastry lid on it, job done. Quick, simple. And kids, I've found a lot of, well, my grandchildren love a pie, love a chicken and mushroomy leeky thing. So I thought, let's give it a go. Okay, my first job, I'm going to put my leeks in to sweat. This is important because you want to pull as much flavour. This is the basis of your sauce. If you don't like leeks, you can make a mushroom sauce. You don't have to be, and it's, as I say, it's only 1 leek. I've got some potatoes boiling in there because I'm going to do roasties with this. I was going to do lovely New Jersey potatoes and I forgot to buy them. So it's going to be roasties. Okay, just let them do their things because leeks hold a lot of natural water. So put the lid on and that's just going to sweat away. At the moment it's on a high heat to just get the butter to melt, and then I'm going to turn it very low. The leeks are just in there sitting sweating. I'm just going to, I'll keep an eye on them. But in the meantime, I've just been out to the garden and picked off some rosemary, nice sprig of rosemary. Just taking the leaves off because I'm actually going to sprinkle these over our potatoes in the Ninja because we're going to have roasties. Love a bit of rosemary. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And then the minute I can, I'm going to make the sauce and take you through those steps. So there's nothing happening immediately. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay guys, the leeks are looking and smelling beautiful. Just a quick word about leeks. For those of you who have not used leeks before, peel off the rubbish outer skins, split it down the middle and just make sure you wash it out and there's no grit, because they're grown in like beds of sandiness. So I'm calling it grit, but it's like sand deposits can easily be inside your leeks. And I've had leek sauces before and I've thought, oh, I'm eating grit, and it's because the leek hasn't been cleaned properly. So just a little tip on your leeks, okay? Right, the leeks are sweated beautifully, 5 to 7 minutes. Ideally, I would have liked to have left them 15, but John's starving, so he's going, when are we going to eat? So I've got to get on. Anyway, 2 mushrooms chopped, they're going in. Any mushrooms, and if you don't like mushrooms, leave them out. I'm just kind of using up today what's in the fridge. Stir them around. I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit now because I'm actually going to, this is 1 tablespoonful of flour, but I think I'm only actually going to need half that. Just stir that into your leeks, like that. Okay, so the flour's disappeared in there. Now I'm going in with a teaspoonful good old Dijon mustard. Can't beat it. Stir that in. This is a basis of any common roux. And chicken stock, where normally I would add wine when I'm doing my risottos and things like that. Because this is a more family friendly recipe, I'm just gonna, well, even family friendly, I could have used wine, but I thought, no, I'm gonna try and make it cheaper for everyone. Just get your chicken stock cooking in, and that looks like a roux to me. That's lovely. The chicken stock is warm. It's just a stock cube. It's a Knorr stock cube. You don't have to make your own. It's lovely if you do make your own stock. when I get the time, I do. Right, okay, that's coming together lovely. Always remember that stock cubes can be salty. So I always wait till I've got something to taste before I decide on the seasoning when I'm using a stock cube. Okay, I'm just going to see what that... God, that's lovely. And no, it definitely does not need any salt in there. Right, my chicken's going in there. Just all the bits of chicken into there. Stir that in. Let that get nice and hot now. And I'm going to put black pepper in there. A little bit of garlic in there as well, which should have gone in with my mushrooms, but never mind. Just a little bit of fresh chopped garlic to give it a little bit of spiciness. Right, okay. Oh, actually that garlic was really nice. I'm going to put a little bit more fresh garlic in there. Cook that in. Lovely. Bit more pepper in there. Oh, that's salt, but one twist. And my pepper. And I'm going to put a little bit of cream in, because I do want a creamy pie. I love chicken and the leeks with a little bit of cream. I'm not going to use much because I've got tiny, they're not big pies I'm doing. A little splash. That's it. And that basically is our pie. Pie filling. Just going to let that just reduce. It's on a very low heat. I'm just going to let that bubble away for a little while I clean up and get ready to put my roasties in the Ninja, because this is not going to take very long at all to cook, because we're only putting a puff pastry topping on. So I'm just going to let that bubble away. Okay guys, my potatoes are ready. I'm putting the potatoes in the big Ninja. I'm just going to roast them off. So I'm just putting them into air fry them in there. Right, give that a shake about. So let's get this onto air fry. Air fry, 20 minutes. Yeah, let's give it that. I don't think they're going to take very long, so let's shove that on. And that's away. Right, onto the pie. So what I've done is I've opened my pastry. These are only little pie tins, so I hope you can hear above this noisy thing. So I've made myself like a little template from them. Okay, so I'm just going to move those now over to there. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to scoop some filling in. Oh, that looks so good. Let's get the other one. I've buttered them, guys, by the way, just to make sure I don't get anything sticking on. Now I'm going to put my crust on. I've done a little bit larger, and that gives me room to trim it up. So again, I've buttered around there, so we should be fine. I'm going to just gently let it get in there. Perfect. Now you could, if you want to have it looking really golden, you could brush it with milk or egg yolk, something like that. I'm actually not bothering because I love it just the way it is. It's quite hot to get in actually. There we go. One in. Same again. And the other bit of pastry there, I'm going to make some for dessert, little plum, like little tartlet things that I do. just used the pastry up. Got some nice plums. I'm going to cook them onto it. Dollop of ice cream or something like that with it. Lovely. Just make sure that's down. And in there. There we go. Okay. I think we'll go bake. We need to take that temperature up 200 because I found puff pastry likes a hot oven. Time 15. I think it won't take much more than that, but let's go up a little bit and allow ourselves 18 minutes and see where we go from there. Click match and let's get that underway. And I've got my roasties in there. I'm going to put some broccoli in the pan. I love broccoli, as you might have guessed. Put some just on the hob. It's tender stem, so it only takes 3-4 minutes. Toss that in a bit of butter. Job's done. Okay, see you in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to take them out. Definitely this one in the hotter side. Doesn't that look good? Yummy. So I'm going to get that out with these, I hope. Maybe not actually. And I think this, well, oh, nearly burnt. Right, okay, so let's stop that as well. And dinner's just about ready. That is if I can get my pies out of me, yeah. Ninja. Silly me, forgot to put them in my silicone basket. That looks yummy. Right, let's stop these anyway. So 12 minutes, guys, that's what we've got. But those to me look really good. Oh, these potatoes. Oh, look, amazing. What's not to love about that for a Saturday night supper? Yum. And we're really going to enjoy that with my glass of wine that's already out. There we are, guys. Cheers. Oh. Oh, it smells just yummy. Oh, that's so hot. Oh God, that is heavenly. The leeks are absolutely delicious, and the chicken, you'd think it just been freshly cooked. Oh, the scrummy potatoes. No complaints here. Bye everyone, have a good weekend.